Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am reviewing the most iconic 2018 hatchbacks of India. Let's see what it is. This, the Hyundai Grand i10 2018, the automatic variant. Let's see how it is. This is the Grand i10 2018 Magna automatic. Let's see the front part of the vehicle. We get nice plastic grille sort of finish. Looks nice and sporty. Talking about the engine, let us open the hood of the vehicle. We get a Kappa 1.2 liter 4-cylinder engine which produces 85 bhp of power and 115 Nm of torque. Let me close it. And this looks cool. It gives a premium feel. The chrome lining over here. It gets halogen headlamp and it also gets fog lamps with chrome finishes over here. The bumper is a revised bumper from the older variant, which looks nice and sporty from the outside. Coming to the side, it gets nice diamond cut alloys, Apollo tires. Let me see the cross section of it. These are 165 by 65 R14, 14 inches. Talking about the side, now coming to the interiors of the vehicle. You get a nice upholstery cover. Now let me get into the vehicle and explain you all the features of it. So we are inside the vehicle. This is the instrument cluster, a multi-information instrument cluster. Let me start the vehicle. So yeah. Now let me explain the features, what and all it shows and everything. So now we are in the park mode. So it shows P. Now let me change the gear to reverse, neutral, drive. So once again so this is the Triptronic. 1, 2 and so on. So back to park. Put it back to park. Now let me show what and all it shows. So basically you press the reset and trip button to change these things. I press the trip button, now it's in trip A. This is trip B. This is the average distance covered with the time ratio, 18 kilometers per hour. This is, I am not sure what it is, 6649, I am not sure. This is the eco mode. You can switch it on by pressing the reset button. And yeah, see, the eco mode is on now. You can turn it off by the same reset button. By long pressing the reset button, you switch off the eco mode. That is about the instrument cluster. Let me switch off the vehicle for a minute. Yeah, this is how the display box. This is the multifunction steering wheel. It has a lot of features loaded in it. First, for the safety feature, it has the airbag in the steering. It's the volume controls. First, let me switch on the audio system to show you the features. So basically, this is the 7-inch infotainment system. We press radio. Okay, FM. Okay, so this is the volume increasing button. Increase, decrease, mute, unmute, to pick up a call, to decline a call, to connect to a source. The reset button, the trip button, to switch different modes of the infotainment system. Let me switch off the radio for a minute. This is to switch modes to USB, aux, CD drive and much more. To switch between channels or switch between tracks and CDs and pen drives. This is the AC blower unit, the speed of the blower, 2, 3, 4. To control the chillness, the AC compressor switch, the rear defogger, the various modes to switch the AC, the recirculation mode, the audio system's controls, the hazard light switch. And guys, this is telescopic tilt function of the steering. So I've unlocked it. So this is how it gets adjusted. Okay, let me once again lock it back to its position. Yes, that will do. And now the next one is you get height level adjusters over here. Yes, this is something cool because it's not just one zoom, it's 0.5, 1.5, 2.5. So you get various settings for the headlight levelers. And coming to these are the power window switches. Auto down only for the driver window. Only auto down, no auto up. This is the window lock switch. The door unlock and lock. Change the positions of the rear view mirrors. And this is a nice touch in this vehicle to fold the ORVMs from inside. Let me show you. That's good. That's a really premium feature in this vehicle at this price point. That's really good. That's really good for this feature. Coming to the storage spaces of this vehicle, you get a nice storage space here to keep your mobile stuffs and many more things. You can also keep a specs holder here. There's so much ample amount of space over there. The aux port, the USB port, 12-volt charging socket. Yes, the gear instrument. Let me show you the functionality. So right now it's in park. A blue light ignites. Okay, you see this? Yeah. Reverse, neutral, drive, Triptronic. Once again back to park. Let me also show you the reverse camera of this vehicle. Want to drive and see the view of the vehicle. That's good clarity, but we don't get adaptive guidelines. We also get storage areas here on the door. These are nice for big 1-liter bottles, which is also given a bottle symbol over there. A good, nice, decent amount of storage. It gets ORVMs with LED indicators and which are electrically foldable from inside. Next, coming to the rear part, the facelift version gets this black finish over the bumper. These are the reverse parking sensors. The reverse camera comes over here. The Grand I10 badging over there and the Sportz trim over there. And the next storage space are two big bottle holders, cup holders. In India it's actually bottle holders. We don't keep any cups over there for our Indian roads. The handbrake, some more coin storing area, few coins, let me show you. Coins, toll receipts and few notes over there. So this is the front part of the vehicle, and we also get two airbags in this vehicle. One is over here and another is over here, right there. It's written airbag. And this is the sun visors, which are not yet opened. It's quite brand new. And for the passenger one, you get a mirror. Let me close it back. You don't get auto dimming mirrors inside. It's coming to the rear seat. Let us get in. Looks spacious. Unfortunately, no adjustable headrest. Let me get inside the car. I mean inside the rear seat. Wow! You get rear AC vents which are adjustable in directions as well as throw. That's really cool. That's really cool, Hyundai. It's really cool. Okay, the under-thigh support isn't the best. It's okay. Legroom is also okay. Not ample enough, but just okay. Could have made it more larger. The windows are quite large, gives a nice roomy feel inside the car. Spacing for 3 is bit difficult, and unfortunately we also don't get a rear armrest. We get storage spaces, coin holders over there, power windows on the rear. Nice finished door handles. It's not chrome, but are in silver color. The vehicle looks premium from the rear. If you see the front, the vehicle looks nice and premium. I just love the steering of this vehicle. It looks so sporty, you know. More cool feature, guys. You get a 12-volt charging socket right over here. These are literally cool touches in this vehicle. Cool, right? This is the boot opening lid. Actually, this thing doesn't open. There is a button of sort of thing. I don't think so it is visible. It is right over here. You press this button, the boot opens. This is the reverse camera. Let me open the boot for you. The boot is quite less on storage space, but much better than the previous I10. Has a boot carrying capacity of 256 liters, which is quite small for this range. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, you get this nice hydraulic struts which open by its own. Let me show you. I am sorry guys, I would have told the Magna variant in the driving one, but this is the sports variant of the I10. You get the same black finishing over the door sides right as the rear one. It looks nice, gives a nice sporty feel, sporty touch. So guys, now we are in the Hyundai Grand i10 2018 model automatic variant. This is the Magna variant. Unfortunately, it's not the Sportz. We get the 4-speed automatic transmission. Noted, it's not an AMT, it is an automatic transmission. That's about the transmission. And the engine is quite refined. It gets a 1.2 liter Kappa petrol engine, which produces 85 bhp of power and 115 Newton meters of torque. The transmission is quite well refined. It shifts at proper RPMs. The shifts aren't like AMTs, fortunately. It gives a good feel. It doesn't jerk like any other AMT vehicles. The transmission is really good in this vehicle, very good. Taking a speed breaker at 20 kilometers an hour, suspension is soft. And then talking about the steering wheel, the steering feels quite light. It is quite responsive, but whenever you steer it or understeer it, it comes to its center position once again. The pull is good. It has a very good pull. The engine is absolutely good. No doubts in it. It is powerful because it's a Kappa engine. Kappa engines are usually powerful. Now let us check the turning radius of this vehicle. It is very small. The turning radius is so small. I never expected to have such a small turn in that place. It is really very small. The turning radius is very good in this vehicle. Now guys, I am going to show you the Triptronic function of this transmission. So from drive, we put it to the right side. So this is the plus and minus indicator. When you move it up, it goes increasing the gears. When you do it down, the gears decrease. Now let's start driving. This is the first gear. Driving the motor. Just look at the RPM. The gear doesn't change. So I increase it. Check the gear. I'm increasing it again to the third gear. The gear shifts change. So once again, I'm starting it again. Release the brake. You see the gear indicator right over there? It's in first gear. So it's revving. The gear doesn't change. Now look at the gear shift. I increase it up and the second gear shifts. Again I'm revving it. The gear doesn't change. I shift it up. Changes to third gear. I shift it up again. It doesn't change to third gear because it is a very low RPM for it to go in the fourth gear. But I can reduce it once again. Just look here. I've reduced it to second gear. The RPM goes. I can also reduce it to first gear, but it will mean a very high RPM. But let me show you that 1 second. Now I'm in first gear. See, the vehicle automatically slows down. I increase it to second gear, third gear. You need little more speed to go to fourth gear like this. So now it's in fourth gear. But when you automatically brake, the gear decreases automatically, or else the engine stalls. So that is the technology. You don't have full control over the transmission, but to an extent you have. Now let's check the pull of the vehicle. Yeah, so there is lag in the low end. This is what is an automatic. Obviously automatics do have low end lag. Okay.